particularly brutal branch of the Dalek hierarchy, Dalek interrogators were tasked with extracting information from prisoners, and employed a variety of ways to ensure that captives turned over whatever useful information they had to the Daleks quickly and efficiently. Led by the elusive Dalek Interrogator Prime, the Dalek interrogators were employed by the Dalek Empire for particularly high-profile prisoners or informants, as all high-ranking Daleks possessed the ability to conduct interrogations, but not all of them had the equipment or expertise necessary to deal with subjects like the Doctor, who had proven to be particularly resistant to Dalek interrogation across their many encounters with them. Daleks would often extract information from subjects using fear tactics, threatening them with pain or death, or threatening those that they cared about. They could also make use of technology that they had inherited from the Khalids, which allowed them to inflict pain on humanoids in order to get them to talk, and later advancement in this technology led to the development of the mind probes.
What? No, not the mind probe.
Which allowed Daleks to painfully extract confessions from their prisoners, usually destroying their minds in the process. The Dalek Emperor and several other high-ranking Daleks also had specially designed facilities installed onto their ships which allowed them to restrain prisoners and torture them for information, with many unfortunate victims captured by the Daleks later stating that immediate death would have been preferable to the horrors they experienced in a Dalek interrogation chamber. Later in their timeline, Daleks developed hypnosis technology to speed up interrogations. A psychoplasm-based Dalek interrogator made use of a hypnotizing eye stalk to get information out of prisoners, but many Daleks in the Empire preferred the more sadistic method of torturing victims to get information out of them. During the Time War, the Dalek Interrogator Prime had entire planets converted into prisons for enemies of the Daleks, one of which briefly held the 8th Doctor, Bliss, and the 12. To maintain order in these prisons, all prisoners had their memories suppressed when they weren't being interrogated, meaning for most of the time none of them knew who they were, why they were in prison, or who their captors even were. During the Time War, the Daleks developed the ability to use their manipulator arms to extract brainwaves directly from a victim, foregoing the need for time-consuming interrogations. However, if a subject was particularly valuable and could not be lost at that time, they would still resort to previous methods of interrogation, with some Daleks being designed with specific manipulator attachments designed to invoke fear or pain in their victims. This eventually culminated in the creation of the Dalek Executioner rank, a specific variant of Dalek designed to be as sadistic and murderous as possible, who possessed powerful weapons and was prone to fits of uncontrollable rage. Similar sadistic tendencies were also fostered in a monstrous Dalek Overseer, who used similar tactics when conducting horrific, unethical experiments on various species from across the universe during the early years of the Time War. What do you think of the Dalek Interrogators? Do you think there is a specific rank for these types of Daleks? Do you think we will see another Dalek Interrogator Prime in a future episode of Doctor Who? Let me know in the comments below.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to
Dalek Bumps.